Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube. Famous now. Available this fall, the fall of 2022. The album launch, the concert, the World International Tour, and the festival. Peter Festival. Peter Fest. That sounds naughty, doesn't it? 2022. Every rose has its thorn, just like a rock on gold dust. Into night, off to Never Neverland. Boost! How are you guys doing today? Okay, so after many attempts at this introduction, I'm going to try to just roll right into this video. Today's video, I will introduce while I am putting on a little bit of lip gloss. I was actually laughing to myself as I started this video, if you didn't notice, like I always do, right? But I was laughing to myself because today we're going to be talking about the Ace family, Austin and Katharine McBroom, of which I almost never make videos about. I don't even know that I made a video about them. If I have, it's been like maybe one or two, like 4 years ago or something. But anyway, I never talk about them, but I've heard that they're very, what's the word I'm looking for, litigious? Is that the word? They're sue happy, okay? So if you make a video about them, they sue you, apparently, even if they don't know you, okay? So I kind of imagine that, first of all, I just want to say, I mean this video with all happiness, glee, and joy. I don't mean any malice to the Ace family whatsoever. This is just my opinion about a public, this is just my personal opinion about a public figure or two, okay? Because I just imagine them sitting in this conference room with a team of attorneys and they're like, having to watch me flip fans, and I was like, okay, that would be hilarious, right? That they're like trying to take down this like nobody drama channel from the middle of Indiana, and they're sitting in this conference room. You know, it's Austin and Katharine. They're 15 attorneys and they're 16 kids, and they're like having to watch me flip a fan in a video while I'm talking about their Ace Fest. So today we're going to talk about the Ace Fest, okay, which was, they call themselves the Ace family, as they should. Okay, that's their channel. Their channel has something like 18.8 million subscribers on it. If you don't know who they are a supposed family channel, okay? And I know at this point in my video, at 2 minutes and 55 seconds, there are so many of you out there that are in the comment sections typing away fast, like Gabby Hanna, and you're saying, I don't even know who these people are. I'm here just for you. Well, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Since a lot of people don't know who Austin and Katharine McBride are, I am going to pull up the what is it called? The Wikitubia, okay, which is about famous YouTubers of the world and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to give you guys just a quick overview so you know who they are. So their channel is called the Ace Family. They do vlogs. The date they joined was January 10th of 2016, so they haven't really been on that long. Okay, so if you go on here, it says Austin McBroom, and then, okay, all these people on here, names all these people. Basically, Katharine McBroom, better known online collectively as the Ace family, are an American YouTube family from Los Angeles, California. They upload videos of challenges, family life, pranks, and vlogs. Their YouTube channel is the 289th most subscribed channel on YouTube. In the early years of their success, they were one most financially successful YouTubers of that time. And then they talked in there that they had married privately in 2020. Okay, having set up their YouTube channel in 2016, Austin McBroom and Katharine became very well known for their pranks that would play on each other. They took part in challenges and began blogging day-to-day life. Later, they stopped updating daily and began posting weekly. The family mainly used humor to entertain their viewers, and over time, they became very successful, earning more than $5 million per year. Okay, they're making a lot more than that. So anyway, so then it goes into this whole part about controversy. Now, if you don't remember this, it talks in here about they held this charity basketball event and announced that they would donate $100,000 towards their charity, okay? And there was this whole alleged scheme around all of this kind of stuff, blah, 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 whatever. And then it says exposed Twitter tweets throughout July and August of 2018. Many tweets posted by Austin were found and that were considered, you know, not good tweets, okay? And then it goes on here to talk about their app scam accusations. In mid-2018, the Ace Family app was released and hype was built upon their main YouTube regarding the exclusive videos available to what Austin described as real Ace Family members. And it goes on to say it was revealed via Twitter that only those who paid a monthly subscription fee would get to. Okay, then it goes on to that, and then it goes on to other accusations, and then scamming audiences accusations, and then it goes on promoting gambling to an underage audience. This is all just on there. So there's all of these allegations, okay, of scamming. And there are those that are Ace Family. I'm trying to be as fair as I can possibly be to this, okay? There are those that are super fans of the Ace Family and see them just as like this really nice couple that have these kids and they do these pranks and challenges on their videos and they're funny, haha, right? And then there's other people that believe that they are scammers of the world, okay? And there are some like drama channels out there that are dedicated to only talking about the Ace Family and most of what the Ace Family does and all these allegations and all this kind of stuff. And the other thing to note is that right now on YouTube, like from YouTube watchers, I don't know what the background story is on YouTube or if they even care, but there are a lot of people that are scrutinizing and criticizing family channels anyway, saying that these YouTubers are using their kids to pull in a totally different audience, and that these kids are basically being used as kind of like free labor, right? And like how many hours are they working, blah, 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 blah. And so there's a whole discussion about all of that. And I've talked about that when it comes to Trisha Paytas because she is developing this family channel. She's developed this family channel. You know, I talked about it with, I can't even remember that, what's her name now? I can't even think about what her name is. Oh my God. But she was the one that had her son in the car and their dog was sick and she said, look upset. And he goes, I am upset. And she said, no, look more upset. That one, right? Like, I don't know why I can't remember her name. But a lot of these family channels are under scrutiny right now, right? Because they're saying you're using your kids to pull views on your channel. Okay. So then, back in the spring, the Ace Family announced that they were going to have this Ace Fest, okay? July 9th of this year. And I don't know where this came from, but apparently it was being described as Coachella meets Disneyland, okay? Now, I've looked on a lot of their stuff. I can't find that. I don't know where that came from, okay? So I'm sure one of the 15 other drama channels that made videos about this, some of them even went to Ace Fest. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm sure that they talked about that in their videos, but I can't find that anywhere, okay? But I did find several things where it talked about ticket prices and it talked about what they promised. So here, let me get into that really quick. So on like April 19th, this is the one thing is that they started changing a lot of what they were going to have at the festival. So originally, what they promised was access to free rides, access to free games, access to free prizes, and access to free performers, okay? Of which I don't know that there were any performers that were there whatsoever, right? So when you go to this, what's interesting is that they promised a lot of all these things, okay? And here it is. Here's the Ace Fest, what it describes. The Ace Fest is a one-day festival for people of all ages, starting from noon to 10 p.m. The Ace Fest has a variety of free games, free rides, free prizes, and more. Think of this festival as the ultimate family playground for you and your loved ones to have the time of your life. Please don't miss out. This may be the last Ace Family event. Now, there are a lot of people that are saying that with their ticket purchase, and I have to believe that this was on the ticket, the VIP ticket package that you bought, because I can't find it, and when you go to their website to buy the tickets, since the event is closed, it no longer shows you what you get with each specific ticket, okay? I did reach out to Rich Lux, and he sent me the different ticket prices, so hold on a second. Originally, the ticket prices that he sent me were $499 for Ace Family VIP Pass Bundle, $299 for Ace Family Club Pass Bundle, $145 for a Family VIP Pass, and that was like included the meet and greet, and $120 for a single pass. And I believe that that was the minimum going up. I had heard originally it was like $40 to go for the day or something, but I can't find that anywhere. Now, I do know that this VIP bundle included a meet and greet with the Ace Family, okay? So part of what you're paying for is a meet and greet. So to me, okay, when I started seeing this all go down, I was like, Oh, I get it. This is just a glorified meet and greet, and you threw in these crappy rides, okay? Because this is what happened for me, for Peter Monn, okay? I started seeing this all go off. Now, I had talked to Rich, and I knew that Rich, and I think his name is Mad Catster, were on their way to go to the Ace Fest. They were in their car, they were driving. I knew that they were on their way. I started seeing all this stuff go down, okay, on Twitter. I started seeing everybody tweet about it. Adam McIntyre was tweeting about it. I think Spillsesh was tweeting about it. I started seeing all these people. I mean, it was like pretty like crazy, the tweets that were going out. And it was pictures of people. It was like a video clip of one woman riding this roller coaster. I mean, there was like nobody else in this roller coaster. Now, I went in and I tried to find good pictures of what the Ace Fest looked like. I'm not talking about the Ace Fest perspective, or the Ace family's perspective. I'm talking about real pictures of what this festival looked like, okay? Because that day, and I wish I would have screenshot them, I saw so many pictures, and let me tell you what this looked like, okay? If you're my age, you will totally understand what I mean, but since I just drove by one with my friend the other day, I know that they still exist, and I even said in a video that I drove by one the other day, okay? They're parking lot carnivals that they used to have next to like the Target, okay? Or if you're as old as me, the Ben Franklin, all right? And you didn't pay any entrance fee to go to this, and they had the spider, and they had the Ferris wheel, and they were all put up by people that you'd be like, I would be scared to get on some of these rides, okay? I always went for two things. Oh, I know what I was talking about this in my vlog the other day. I went to get a goldfish, you know, and you would take the what do you call it, the ping pong ball, and you'd have to throw it, and then you get a goldfish and you carry it around, and then I always wanted the mirror too, you know, the mirror that said Metallica on it, or Judas Priest, or Rat, you know, or Aerosmith, or all that kind of stuff. I always wanted those mirrors so I could put them in my room because I thought they were so fashionable. I found out years later what those were for. I did, and it wasn't pretty. It was in a trailer park. And, yeah, let's just say, okay, there were some things that were crushed up on that mirror, and it wasn't for fashion. So let's just say. And then the other thing that I liked was that they always had these hair accessories, okay, that were like these clips that had feathers and beads hanging off of them. I also later in life found out that those weren't hair accessories. I would come out of the carnival. I didn't have any friends, so my mom would drop me off and pick me up like an hour later. And I'd have like 5, you know, big stuffed animals and some cotton candy and, you know, 4 goldfish. And I'd have like 5 of those things hanging out of my hair. I found out later those were roach clips, but I didn't know that at the time, okay? So basically, these traveling carnivals, okay, with these rides that nobody in a million years would want to get on because they look so unsafe. And I just saw a TikTok actually recently where one of them was bending back and then all these people had to like stand on it. So, okay. So anyway, they're like these traveling carnivals. That's what it looked like, all right? Which, hey, I like a traveling carnival, I do, but let's not call it Coachella meets Disneyland because that's a bunch of crap. That's BS right there, right? So I text Rich Lux, okay, and I said, girl, you need to get to this place quickly, all right? And you need to start live filming from this place. And I said, I would even do an Instagram live. I thought they could just like walk around and do an Instagram live, okay? Well, Rich Lux and Mad Catster got kicked out of this place. I don't even think they were allowed admission into it. I think they walked up, and I have to believe, okay, that when they walked up, that they were doing this, okay? And so they were like, oh, who are you, and blah, 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 whatever. When they found out they were YouTubers, that they said, oh, no, you can't come in here, you can't film this, because they knew what it was just a crap show. It was crap, okay? It looked junky, it was junky, and all this kind of stuff. It appeared that way from based on the pictures that I saw, okay? It looked like a Target parking lot carnival. That's what it looked like. I don't know if they were selling roach clips, mirrors, I don't know, okay? But I do know this because I just saw this TikTok. I think this might have been in Rich's video, that they said free games and free prizes, but to actually win a prize, can you imagine taking your kids to this and paying $120 per person or $499 for the family, and you meet the Ace family? Okay, so what? But this is where, to me, the entitlement of these people, that they deserve $500 for a meet and greet. Like, you deserve $500 for somebody to come up and say hi to you. Like, that is so arrogant to me, right? Like, that is so arrogant to me. Like, I'm just like, blown away, you know, that, like, I don't know, like, and I know that that's a thing and you pay for that, but like, what do you get in exchange? Like, in all honesty, to make this like less of a scam, I guess, if they had just like rented out, let's just say, like, y'all been to the state fair? Because this gives me very state fair vibes, except for the food looked like crap, the rides looked like crap, and there, you know, wasn't any animal barns. Other than that, this gave me very state fair vibes, and I love the state fair, okay? I mean, if this was 5 minutes down the street and I didn't have to pay to go, I would have gone. But $499, are you kidding me? What they should have done was they should have rented out an open stage, okay? And then they could have done a live show where Catherine and Austin could have done like pranks on each other, and then they could have had the kids involved in somehow. They could have brought some people up on stage, and had it been audience participation, people would have loved that. That were Ace Family, what do you call it? Ace Family super fans, and then they could have said, for an extra $100, you get a meet and greet, okay? Like, your whole family, you pay $100. You get to meet our whole family, and it's a family event. And don't even do the games. Don't even promise all this kind of stuff. People were talking about how, like, free food and free parking. And now, I don't know. This might have been something on the ticket that I didn't see. But I didn't see that on the website, that they were offering free food and free parking. But I have to believe that it was part of the ticket, because so many people are talking about how this was, like, something that they offered, you know? Whatever. I mean, the parking lot was empty. And they said it sold out. And they said that they had something like, I found this, hold on, this one receipt, hold on a second, that I screenshot. They had, they said something like 5,000, God, I have so many receipts on here. Receipts, Whitney! But it was something like 5,000 regular tickets and 3,000 VIP tickets. Hell, with TanaCon, they at least got swag. They at least got a swag bag. You know what I mean? They got sunburns and dehydration, but they got swag bags. That whole TanaCon thing, what a mess, right? And this is the thing. After being accused of all of these different things that they've done, and this is not their first Ace Family Fest, and they even say on there that this may be the last Ace Family Fest, which is another thing of getting people in there, okay? Now, I do have to tell you something that I think is really interesting. So anyway, before I get to that, so Rich and Mad Catster were kicked out, okay? And they weren't allowed to go. But there were other people that did get to go in. I think Spill Sesh was in there and filming, and Dennis from Deaf Noodles was in there. Now, this is what's interesting to me, okay, specifically about Dennis, is that it looks like he has a camera crew with him, okay? And he goes and he does his meet and greet with Austin McBroom. It's priceless, you guys. And he says in there, he says, "Can you teach me how to be a scammer like you?" See, like, this is the thing, okay? Like, Adam McIntyre went live afterwards, and he was like, okay, what drama channels, and I was in there watching it, and he was like, what drama channels do you think they would have allowed in? And I was like, oh, they would totally allow me in because they would just think I was somebody's grandfather, which I totally believe, right? And I'm not like going to be sitting there walking around Ace Fest filming like this. I'm like on the sly. I'm down here, okay? Which was kind of funny because when Rich filmed all of this, like getting kicked out, he filmed it real low. See, he's smart. He knows what to do. But anyway, it was interesting to me that I do believe that Deaf Noodles is somebody that would be on the Ace Fest's radar. I don't even know that I think that Rich Lux and Mad Catster were, honestly. I think they got kicked out because they came in with, like, cameras raised, okay? There's a lot of speculation that they got kicked out for whatever. Now, here's the thing, okay, that I looked into, that I believe in California and most states, you can kick anybody out of a business or out of an event for whatever reason, unless the reason that you're kicking them out is based on discrimination, okay? So, if for some reason that Rich and Mad Catster were kicked out for other reasons, then you're a YouTuber and you're filming here. And it was interesting because when you watch that clip, the guy said in there something to the effect that the security guard that was kicking him out, he said, "So what is it you do?" And Rich said something like, "We make videos, drama videos talking about, you know, YouTube celebrities and whatever." So something like that. And the guy was like, "Oh, so you talk shit about people or you talk bad about people, right?" Okay. Have you watched this Bill Sesh video? Have you watched a Dennis Noodle or Deaf Noodle's video? Like, they're not exactly, and I mean, I watch their videos, they're fine, I like them, but it's like, they're not talking any more crap than they're not talking any more or any less crap than we are. Let's just be for real, okay? You know, so I don't know why they would kick out some and not the others. Does it have to do with the numbers that they had and whatever? I don't know. Like, I would have nothing to lose. So Boston McBroom, who I wouldn't know other than, like, drama stories on YouTube, if I walked up to him in a meet and greet, I would have probably said the same things that Dennis did, you know? Because first, I think it's hilarious. Second of all, call it out. That's what you're there for. If they carry you out by security, and it did look like Dennis got kicked out after that. I don't know. I know Dennis did a video, but I haven't watched it yet. And so the whole thing is very, very interesting to me. Then, hold on a second, okay? Then they put up this video, and the video is called "This Brought Us to Tears," okay? And it's them on the Ferris wheel, right? And they posted it 20 hours ago. It has 419,000 views, and it's 11 minutes and 19 seconds long. Now, what's interesting to me about this, okay, when you go look, is when you look at the newest comments first, the newest comment is from 18 hours ago, okay? Go look. You can go over there and you can do your research and you can see that their newest comment is from 18 hours ago. So now I don't know if their comment moderator hasn't woken up for the day or what's going on, but I tried to refresh it like several times, okay? The other thing that's interesting to me on this video is there is literally not one negative comment. There's not one comment, okay? There's not one comment like, I bit into my corn dog and the middle of it was frozen, but I loved the rest of the Ace Fest. There's not anything in there, okay? There's nothing in there like, you know, we had such a great time, we had fun at the free rides, my kid got to play games. Unfortunately, you know, the stuffed banana that he won opened up on the way home. There was none of that, okay? There was no negative, nothing. There was nothing, all right? So, in my honest opinion, based on what I have evidenced from multiple drama channels that attended this event, some that were kicked out, okay? From what I saw online and from the evidence that I've witnessed from other people, also based on the fact that it is obvious that the Ace family is either deleting comments or they are restricting comments on their video, which is their coverage of the Ace Fest. So they're showing you, it's like standing in a tunnel with a flashlight. They're showing you what they want you to see. Based on that, you let me know in the comment sections below. I'm not going to say, because I did hear that they like to sue a little bit. That's a rumor I heard. That's just a rumor I heard. So you let me know in the comment section below. God, don't you guys miss polls on YouTube? I do, so. I miss including polls. I'd be like, it's up here somewhere. And 5 minutes later, my poll would show up. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, okay? You can just put it Ace Fest or Scam Fest. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.